Yo, what's up, Peaky Kid and it here, and today I'm going to be answering a question that at least, possibly, potentially, one person has asked. Pika, what software do you use for gaming? Now when it comes to video games, you can obviously expect the big ones, like a gaming launcher. That in particular being Steam. It's big, it's popular, it's the hip thing to use. Now for any boomers who don't understand or don't know what Steam is, for one, why are you watching my video in that case? And two, Steam is of course a games platform. Specifically, you can buy games, you can also sell your own games, there's a Steam marketplace, you can get Steam cards, there's items in certain games. It's for games, okay? You buy the games, you play the games. Even though in recent years that's becoming a lot more difficult because fuck Steam. Now this next one is a bit of a contentious point because yes, I am perfectly aware that Steam allows you to add non-Steam games. I know. But the thing is with those is every single time you reload Steam, it pretty much outright crashes for seemingly no reason because it's loading the custom icons. Because Steam is a load of shit. So I have a specific non-Steam gaming launcher, that being Playnite. Now the word Playnite to you may sound like a Fortnite launcher, or maybe it's a bootleg version of Fortnite, but no, it has nothing to do with Fortnite. It is a very good non-Steam game launcher. Obviously it pretty much has similar capabilities to Steam. Obviously you have the categories. You can even put where you got them and even the specific version, change the icons. It's incredibly customizable. Hey, you remember when Steam had themes? Remember that? Then they completely fucked it up with their new update because we want to go Chromium based. We want to waste people's RAM because fuck Steam. Now obviously game launchers are great, but what about when the game itself has problems? Say for example, you want to plug in a controller because you're expecting every game that you play to have gamepad support. Suddenly you plug your controller in and realise, wait a minute, why isn't it working? I'm trying everything, it's just not working. That's because not every game has gamepad support. So when a game doesn't have gamepad support, the tool that I use in particular is referred to as Joy-to-Key. If you don't know what that means, it's joystick to keyboard. Basically what it does is it emulates key presses from a controller. So say you emulate the X button on a keyboard to the X button on a controller. You press it on the controller, it just acts like you're pressing it on the keyboard. Now next up, here's a software that I use quite a bit. I absolutely hate when games full screen themselves. There's absolutely no reason for a game to full screen itself. I always put it in window mode, no matter what, because it's just annoying. I'm sick of having my entire screen taken up by a game. Because usually I'm the kind of person who multitasks. I do other things as well while gaming. So I don't want my entire fucking laptop taken up by a game. Another thing with most games is they're usually sometimes open in full screen, but a lot of the time you can just press maybe F4 or F5 or maybe the F key or maybe Alt Enter and it sets it to windowed mode. Great! Some developers, however, are arseholes and decide to disable that function. So for that in particular, I use a program referred to as DxWind. It's a pretty decent software, although as you can see from the footage right here, I was having some problems. I'm not sure if you can even see it, but yeah, I was having some problems with it. What might work on a previous version of DxWind suddenly doesn't work on a later update. Yeah, that's just a quick video on the tools that I use for gaming. Now, with some of these in particular, I use them all the time. Some others, maybe not as much. But yeah, they're all pretty useful. So anyway, I've been your host, Peaky Kid and it's been Peaky Kid and Chat, and you've all been fantastic. So until the next video, I say bye bye.